This is the first logic game from PrepTest 57, Section 1. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stimulus. On a particular Saturday, the student will perform 6 activities: grocery shopping, hedge trimming, jogging, kitchen cleaning, laundry, and motorbike servicing. Each activity will be performed once, one at a time. The order in which the activities are performed is subject to the following conditions. Okay, so we have grocery shopping, hedge trimming, kitchen or jogging, kitchen cleaning, laundry, and motorbike servicing. And we have the following rules. Number 1, grocery shopping has to be immediately after hedge trimming. So grocery shopping immediately after hedge trimming. Let's box those in. Second rule, kitchen cleaning has to be earlier than gardening. Third rule, motorbike servicing has to be earlier than laundry. Motorbike servicing earlier than laundry. Our fourth rule, motorbike servicing has to be either immediately before or immediately after jogging. So the way I'm gonna represent that is an M/J boxed in. And this is to let me know that these two elements can swap, but they have to be together. Okay. So it seems pretty clear to me that there are two basically blocks to this game. And we can combine these rules and these rules together to get new rules. So let's do this. Because kitchen cleaning is before gardening, and gardening always has to be right after hedge trimming, this is true. And this M is the same as this M. So whatever order M and J come in this block, it's got to be before laundry. So this is our new set of rules. And every element in this game has a rule attached to it, and these three elements are in this configuration. These 3 elements are in this configuration. There's no overlap between the two, so there's still a little bit of flexibility in this game. Now the next thing I want to do is, before we jump in the questions, we have these rules, but it would probably behoove us to see if we can get a little more information. And the information I'm interested in is just to see what can go where, or more easily, what can't go where. So let's just make a list of our elements: K, H, G, M, J, and L. And let's start thinking about all the places that they cannot go. So can K go in 1? Yes, we can just put K first, no problem. How about 2? That's not possible, because either this comes first or this block comes first. And there's no way for us to stick K in the middle of this block. So K definitely can't be 2. How about 3rd? Sure. How about 1, 2, and 3? M, J, and K, and then whatever order. How about 4? Yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. How about 5? Well, K definitely can't go in 5 or 6 because K's got 2 elements behind it. So we know immediately that it can't be in 5 and it can't be in 6. Okay, great. Let's jump to H. Can H be 1? No, H definitely has an element before it, and that's K. So get rid of 1 as a possibility. How about 2? Sure, 1, 2. How about 3? Can H be 3? Well, if we start with K, then H has got to be 2. Or if we start with K and jump down here, H becomes 4. If we start down here with M and J, and then we come up here to K, H is still 4. So it looks like 3 is not a possibility for H. We just found a couple ways that H could be 4. How about 5? Can H be 5? Sure. How about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6? And then H obviously also can't be last because G is behind it. Okay, great. How about G? Well, G obviously can't be first because it's got 2 things definitely in front of it. Also can't be second because it's got 2 things in front of it. How about 3rd? 1, 2, 3, and then this stuff. So great. How about 4th? 4th would require us to start down here, so 1, 2, meaning this would be 3, 4, and 5. So 4 is not a possibility. 5 is obviously a possibility for the reason I just stated. 6 is also a possibility if you put everything else before it. Okay, how about M? Can M be 1? Yes. Can M be 2? Yes, we can just swap J and M between the 1 and 2 places. How about 3? Sure, if we put K before this block, then M and J can be 3 or 4, depending. How about 5? Yeah, sure. How about 1, 2, 3, and then put J as 4 or M as 5, and then L as 6. Can M be 6? No, because M definitely has L behind it. And the exact same thing applies to J, because M and J are together and they can swap places. So if you don't believe me, you can rewind this video 30 seconds. Every time I say M, replace it with J and think about it to yourself. Is that correct? And it is correct. So J also, the only slot it cannot go into is 6. And finally L. Can L be the first slot? No, it's got 2 things in front of it. Can L be in the second slot? Also no, it's got 2 things in front of it. Can it be third? Yes, 1, 2, 3, and then whatever the stuff. How about fourth? Sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then H and G to finish it off. How about 5? No, 5 is not possible, because then if you start with these 3 things in front of it for sure, but then if you want anything else in front of it, it has to be this block, which would push L into 6. So L cannot be 5. So we've got our list of elements and where they can't go, which should be useful in this game. That being said, let's take a look at the questions. Question 1. This is your typical look at the rules and eliminate answer choices. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's start with this rule that K has to be for this HG block, and let's go through the answer choices. Answer choice A, K is before an HG block, that's fine. Answer choice B, K is last. We know K can't be last. Get rid of it. C, K is before an HG block, sure. D, K is before an HG block, fine. E, K is before G, but H and G are not together. Get rid of it. Okay, let's apply this rule. M and J in some order have to be together, and they must come before L. So answer choice A, M and J are not together. Get rid of it. Answer choice C, M and J are together, but they're not before L. Get rid of it. So answer choice D is our answer. How about number 2? Number 2 asks us, which of the following activities cannot be third? Well, we've already figured that out. Looking over here, the only 3 I see is the one under H, which means that H had better be an answer choice. Is it? Yes. Answer choice B. How about question 3? Which of the following cannot be true? So again, they're just giving us lists of positions. So can head trimming be fourth? Yeah, because we didn't eliminate that as a possibility. Can jogging be fourth? Yeah, we didn't eliminate that as a possibility. Can kitchen cleaning be second? No, we did eliminate that as a possibility. And so answer choice C is our answer. Let's convince ourselves. Answer choice D, laundry is third? No, we didn't eliminate that as a possibility. How about E, motorbike servicing is second? We didn't eliminate that as a possibility either. So C's got to be it. And then question 4, which of the following activities cannot be fifth? Well, let's highlight these in blue. Well, we know that K can't be fifth, and we know that L can't be fifth. So one of those two letters has to be our answer choice. It's either got to be kitchen cleaning or laundry. Well, I don't see kitchen cleaning anywhere in this list of answer choices, but I do see laundry. Laundry is answer choice D. And so that's got to be our answer. Alright, so now let's take a look at question 5. Question 5 is the replacement rule for this game, and this is the first time it's ever appeared on the LSAT. So if you're not sure how to approach that, go ahead and watch my replacement rule video first, so that we can understand how this rule works. So, question 5 asks, which of the following, if substituted for the condition that motorbike servicing has to be earlier than laundry, would have the same effect in determining the order of the student's activities? So which of the following conditions, if substituted for the fact that rule number 3, that M has to be before L, would give us the exact same world? So let's go to A, B, C, D, and E. The first thing we can do, or the first pass through this, the easiest way to do it, is to just accept our old rule and see if it violates our new rule. Because again, the possible worlds for both scenarios must be the same. So answer choice A, laundry has to be one of the last 3 activities. Does that give us the same possibilities as our original game? Well, no, it doesn't, because if we can put laundry as early as third. We didn't rule out 3 as a possibility, so let's go MJL KHG. This is a counterexample to answer choice A being the same rule, so we can get rid of it. How about answer choice B? Laundry has to be either immediately before or immediately after jogging. Was that the case in our original game? No, our original game told us that M and J have to be together in some order, and laundry is after it. So why don't we just do this? Why don't we swap J and M in this order and keep all the rest of it the same? Right? This is permissible under the old rule, but not permissible under answer choice B. So we can get rid of it. How about answer choice C? Jogging has to be earlier than laundry. Well, that one seems promising, because over here, what we have is now all we have is this MJ block. And now answer choice C is telling us that jogging has to be earlier than laundry. Well, our original rule told us that M, motorbike servicing, had to be before laundry. And number 4 tells us that these 2 things move together. So it seems pretty intuitive to me that if M is before L and M and J have to be together, then J has also got to be before L. And so if you substitute M for J, remember we talked about how they're basically the same element in terms of how you move it around, it should come up with the exact same world. So answer choice C looks really good. But let's convince ourselves just to be sure. Answer choice D. Laundry has to be earlier than hedge trimming. Well, is that the case? Well, no. If we do this, KHG, and then MJL, laundry is not before hedge trimming, and this is a permissible order under our old rules, and so therefore get rid of it. It doesn't give us the same world. How about answer choice E? Laundry has to be earlier than jogging. Well, that was never true, right? Over here we have that jogging is always before laundry, so there's no way E is possibly the answer. And so answer choice C is the correct answer, and that's the hardest question of this game.